نعم أنا مستعد. قول. نعم. في فرق جائز، كمثل واحد تأتي إلى البيت وتقول لزوجتك هل عشاء، هل هل طعام جائز؟ هل طعام جائز؟ هل عشاء جائز؟ فهمت؟ لكن أما أنا مستعد لكي أعلمكم، أنا مستعد للدرس، هل أنت مستعد للدرس؟ نعم أنا مستعد للدرس. نعم وأنا مستعد للدرس لكي تتعلم، وأما أنا لكي أعلمكم. فهمت؟ إن شاء الله ستفهم. وما فرق بين جائز ومستعد؟ انظر في المعجم أو انظر في تشات جي بي تي باللغة العربية. نعم تشات جي بي تي ممتاز جدا في اللغة العربية، شيء عجيب. أبحث كلمات يأتي بالجواب، سبحان الله. من أنصحني بتشات جي بي تي؟ حسن الصومالي وأنور راي. كنت معهم في السنة الماضية، أعتقد في السنة الماضية، قال لي أنور وحسن الصومالي عليك يا عمار بتشات جي بي تي. تشات جي بي تي AI؟ لا أنا لا أبدا لا أستعمل هذا للغة العربية، لا. لكن الآن نعم أكتب لغة عربية يأتي بتشات جي بي تي كل شيء. حتى أنا أكلم معها. تشات جي بي تي يأتي كامرأة صوتها يعني مؤنثا. ماذا تحتاج يا عمار جونز؟ أنا أحتاج لهذا إلى آخر. فقد يا عمار لدي هذا معنى، هذا من المعاني، هذا شيء عجيب. تشات جي بي تي في اللغة العربية جيد جدا. نعم كما قلت هذا من نصيحتي شيخ حسن وشيخ أنور. هم يستعملون شات جي بي تي دائما، معاني الكلمات كل شيء. حسن صمالي وأنور راي يستعملون. نعم أنا كذلك. عبد العزيز عليه أن يتكلم مع شيخنا همزة الدرزاق، هو تحت يتكلم معه. هو أكبر مني قبل ذهابه، أنا تحت وذهب تحت والحمد لله. يتكلم على الهاتف مع شيخنا همزة الدرزاق. نعم إذا الدرس الثاني. الدرس الثامن. الهدف. 1. اسم إشارة. اسم إشارة الذي له بدل. الذي له بدل. نعم الذي له بدل. فاسم إشارة الذي له بدل. اسم إشارة الذي له بدل. إيش معنى بذلك؟ عندك ما اشتريت الماء؟ أنا طلبت منك أن تشتري لي ماء. أنا عطشان. الله المستعان، نسيتني يا عبد الله. هل بيننا محبة يا أخي؟ وين المحبة؟ ما في محبة. نحو مثلا هذا الكتاب صغير. هذا الكتاب، نعم هذا الكتاب صغير. نعم هكذا. اي نعم يجي في النسخ هو هكذا. هو هنا لا يحتاج. أنا كتبتها من الكتاب، فهو هكذا في الكتاب. فيأتي لكي يفهم الأربع من أمور الدرس، ومن أمور الدرس 4 أشياء، 4 أمور هكذا. فكتبتها، لو تنظر ستفهم. انظر هنا تفهم. المؤلف كتبها مرتين هكذا. المهم، اسم إشارة الذي له بدء. هذا الكتاب صغير، وذلك الكتاب كبير. نعم. لشرح هذا يخبر عن شخصين. لشرح هذا يخبر رسول. هل يوجد، وهل عندنا يعني ممكن واحد إناء أو من الماء من أجل أنا عطشان وأتجه للشراب؟ لو سمحت، ما بس لو سمحت. أنا طلبت منك ماء في السابق، ولكن كأنك تفهم. لشرح هذا يخبر عن شخصين أو شيئين. هذا أوكي. لشرح هذا يخبر عن، شكرا رسول، عن شخصين. يخبر عن شخصين، شخصين أو شيء، أو شخصين أو شيئين نعم، أو شيء شيئين يختلفان في الخبر. يختلفان في الخبر. نعم. وهذا طالب من الهندي. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. ما في مشكلة، ما في مشكلة حبيبي، أنا أفهم والله، أنا أفهم. طيب، هذا الطالب من الهند، وذلك الطالب من أمريكا. من أمريكا. نعم. هذا الدفتر دفتر لخالد، وذلك دفتر لعلي. ها؟ هذا الدفتر لخالد، وذلك الدفتر لعلي. نعم، هذا البيت قريب. هذا هذا البيت قريب قريب و وذا وذلك البيت قريب وبعيد بعيد. الحمد لله. أتأكد هذا رسول مع شرابي. هذه ساعة والهواء كذلك شديدة. And the air is strong. نعم. It was getting like that. So هذه الساعة من اليابان. هذه الساعة شكرا حبيبي. هذه الساعة من اليابان وتلك right وتلك الساعة وتلك الساعة من سويسرا من سويسرا. نعم. فلمن هذه الحقيبة؟ هذه الحقيبة لبلال يبدأ بمثال التمرين قبل شرح الدرس. التمارين ورد في الدرس الواقع لشرح هذا التركيب، فلا يذكر المصطلح البدل في هذه المرحلة. طيب. نعم. هذا بعدين شيء مهم هذا. All right class. نعم. ما معنى ممرضة؟ تفضل. ممتاز. الحديقة. تفضل. طيب move, read the number and the word of the number and translate it. تفضل. I'm going to be drinking. تفضل. Number 2. بسم الله. الحديقة. Yes, please read. الحديقة. Please. ممتاز. نعم. The garden. عبد الله. الثلاثة. البطة. بارك الله فيك. بدك. نعم. تفضل. He got his glasses now too. Alhamdulillah. المؤذن. المؤذن. Yeah, that sounds better. Like you reading it from the Arabic. تفضل. Dino. Yeah. You're going to translate now. The. Yeah, but I'm just trying to learn Arabic. What does al-mu'adhin mean? I want you to teach me what that means. That's exactly who it is. Talk to me as if you don't know that I already know. Because you're going to run into somebody, and guess what? They're not going to know. And you would have to really explain it. And you probably, sometimes it's stuff that we understand because we all know. And we never actually thought, like, how would I say that to explain it to somebody who don't know? You understand what I'm saying? It becomes a teaching moment for you how to teach, like how to express what you already kind of like know. You feel me? And then somebody learn something they just never knew. No. Hence the new shahada comes in. What's the mu'adhin? He's the mu'adhin, man. He's an imam. Look, he's an imam. You know what I mean? Like, no, calm down. Take it easy. Just teach the brother. To teach moment. Even with your folks, sometimes you have to. You are the teacher. You understand what I'm saying? He asked me questions, girl. You just want to ask me questions? No, it's a teaching moment. Teach your wife. Teach your baby girl. Teach your son. Now it's a teaching. You are the teacher. Now, so you learn, and then in teaching is it's a learning process on how to teach. Just because you know doesn't necessarily mean you fill in the blanks know how to teach it. So that also is something that you should strive to always learn. Right? All right. Alhamdulillah. طيب إن شاء الله. رسول. الناقة. What does that mean? ممتاز. بارك الله فيكم. You can teach, brother. Alhamdulillah. Next. البيضة. ممتاز. The egg. Or بيضة is also used to express what? Color. Somebody white. Yeah, man, بيضة. Hey, you might need that word, man. You might need to not express white, brother. Might need to not express black too. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. You'll see. I was gonna say that, but you jumped out there. Come on. Look now, Muhammad laughing. Just in front of my face. So anyway, now. Mm-hmm. Two or twin? Mm-hmm. ممتاز. تفضل. Nicely pronounced. Love that. See, settle on it, y'all. ممتاز. Come on. Sit on it. He sat on sa. He sat on the scene with the fatah. Now you got to sit on that what? You have to sit on that ta. So it's tiwal al-harf. It's holding the enunciation of that la. So seen fatah, right? It's seen with the fatha except, right? Or in this instance, it's what class? Ta with the fatha makes a what? Ta. So now you're gonna hold it. Instead of saying ta, you're gonna say what? Right. It was your mouth won't look. You see, your mouth won't open everything. Like, oh, I'm doing it. Yeah, ta. You did it. Mumtaz. But yeah, keep going. Ta liba. Mumtaz. Because a lot of times we memorize stuff a certain way, and then we gotta now since we're reading it, we gotta unlearn stuff. Like, oh, that is what that said. You know what I'm saying? You literally did it earlier too. Mu'adhin. You was saying, man, a mu'adhin. Then you said, al-mu'adhinu. I heard it. I'm glad this worked out. No matter shell on my body. Like, what does that mean? Very good. What kind of student? Because that's a talibet one. Talibet one. It's not a talib one. The word is talibet one. So it's not a male student, but rather she's a female student. Now, طيب إن شاء الله رسول. Say it again. So again, as he got his Tabi that one. All right. See how Rasul kind of sat on that word, but we wanted to sit on it a little longer. This is a teaching class. Tabi that one. They should it be. Oh, he's really holding that. Tabi that one. Yeah. Okay. See, it becomes more eloquent when you're reciting or you're reading the Arabic and you're giving each what letter and what in those different combinations with those rules. It's rights. It becomes extremely apparent. Like, oh, he held that. Okay, he's definitely saying Tobi that one. He's not saying something else. Hey, no. Salahuddin. You okay? I'm right. You know my number. You sure that ain't my Izar, man? I can fit it. I'm saying though, you know. I know, man. I'm messing with you. All right, is everybody clear? Everybody good? Okay, good. Tell you. So now I need you to point at these words with the asma al-ishara lil-ba'id. Remember we had the chart up. We had one side. It was the pointing nouns, the asma al-ishara lil-qarib, and the other side was the asma al-ishara lil-ba'id that we have learned up until this what? Up until this point. Up until this point, we've gotten a total of 4 different types of nouns for pointing. Is that clear? And we could categorize the nouns we got for pointing into what two categories? That which is used to point for objects that are close, and that which is used to point at objects that are what? Far away. In Medina Book 1, we get a total of how many pointing nouns? And I'm going to say this because he's on the phone. Russell, I just asked the question. Do you have the answer? Close. How many pointing nouns in Medina Book 1 do we actually get? And then if you can't answer it, I'm going to go to Abdullah because you guys have both finished this book and reached the Medina Book 2. How many words do we get that are considered to be pointing nouns? It's hada, it's what? It's dhalika, it's hadihi, and what? Tilka. There's two, I said it. There's two more that we're going to get. A total of how many, class? 6. And depending on how you look at it, you might want to add 2 more. هؤلاء أولئك. Then هذان وهاتان. Yeah, that was a real secret tucked one, as you missed them ones. But you remember هؤلاء and أولئك. That's all throughout the Quran, right, y'all? Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Yes. Yeah. We're going to get into a whole bag of plurals. As soon as you get at 10, it's going to smack you. Literally. It's going to smack you. Like, wow, everything now you got that you've been studying, now you got to get a plural of it. Like, he, tilka, and what is the other one? Tilka and dalika. What is the plural form of these guys? There's 2 plurals for the far, one for the far, there's 2 plurals, one is for far away and one is for near. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Hadani wa hatani. Yes, and they're both mu'ribani. But it's taught in this inside this book. And it's mu'ribani. They're both what they both actually are. It can be grammatically defined, and they have their signs, and we know that's a whole nother beautiful lesson. Now, yeah, but you guys are gonna love it. By the time you get it, you'll be ready for it, and it's real close. It's coming. All right, let's get through this and get out of this. Come on. So again, do we point at al-mumarridatu? Class, how would you point at al-mumarridatu? We're gonna start Rasul. نعم حديقة الحديقة 1 or 2 ممتاز مجاهد البتة بسم الله تلك بتة. The khabar always has to be indefinite at this level. It has to be indefinite. ممتاز. طيب المؤذن. ذلك. Well, that's mustahil. You know, a female caller to the prayer. I mean, just let me know what place is that. ذلك or tilka. Which one? ممتاز جزاكم الله خير. Did anybody hear him say ذلك مؤذن? Yeah, because you see the ذلك or tilka. That's why. You didn't understand directions. Maybe that was my fault. But you got it, and we know you know it. If you don't know that, I need to be questioning myself. Right, as a teacher. So we are going to الناقة. Either you're going to point at it with dhalika or tilka. Dhalika is for that which is masculine. Tilka is for that which is feminine. But they're both talking about which is far away. They both mean that. But one is that masculine and that feminine. So we're going to look at the word that we're pointing at to see if it's masculine or feminine. And the word we're pointing at is number 5, right, you guys? Tilka what? Naqa. Naqa. Twin. Yeah, because it doesn't have alif lam. When alif lam is there, it's a dhamma. Alif lam is not there, like you just said it, it's dhamma tani. We learned that in lesson 3. All right, make sure you go back. You did. You did. You did. You did. Tilka. Now, tilka. Which one? Nakatun or tilka? That's a female camel. The tap. Sometimes that's all you got. Yeah, that's how it's going. And that's okay. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. You was working on principles. No, very good. Very good. Next one, 6 is al baydatu. Two or twin. Well, it's al baydatu if alif lam is there. But because it became a predicate, it should be indefinite. Mumtaz. Working with principles, brother. That's right. Tayyib. We're going to go to 7 or sab'ah, and that is what? Sayyaratun. Mumtaz. Sa'atun. Mumtaz. Talibatun. Mumtaz. All right, next one, Tabibatun. And then it became extremely easy for my students. Okay. That's why. Oh, you made it a sentence. Well, you know it. You studied it. You know. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good stuff. But I bet you won't forget it now. So the ismu al-ishara is understood to be definite. No, it's a mubtada. It's yes, and it's a mubtada. Yes, and the mubtada is definite. Now, yes, sir. That is correct. He was doing in lesson 3 we was doing it. You said that's mubtada? It was understood, yes. And I believe it was mentioned, but you might have missed it. Yeah, it's all good. But because it's the subject, because it begins the sentence. Literally, mubtada means bada'a yabda'u, which means to begin. But if you got it now. But you got it, and you got it, and it's good you learned it when you learned it, because it's like, okay, I got that now. They had me tripping for a minute. Yeah, that's good. I want this all to settle in you, so you can like, all right, I got this. I can move with this now. They're gonna do what? They're gonna start. This is like fundamental stuff. Then they're gonna start. And Rasul and Abdullah tell you, as it goes along, they're gonna continue to build stuff on that clear foundation that you got. Now imagine a person, right, that really wasn't clear, right? Later on, it will haunt that person because they wasn't ever clear on, oh, this is the subject and predicate. Okay, when it's beginning with hada, it's still subject and predicate because it came first. Or dhalika, or tilka, or hadiki, any of the pointing nouns, they begin the sentence. They're considered to be the subject. But it became easier and more clear when you got to lesson 3 and you got rid of those pointing nouns and you actually had nouns that had alif lam on el kitab kabir, right? And it became, for a lot of people, the fact that the first noun is the subject, they don't really, it's not super clear to them until they get lesson 3 and they stop using hada. Because sometimes having the consistent first noun in a sentence, you almost become lackadaisical, and it's like it's just hada again. You feel what I'm saying? But when you got al kitabu kabirun, ad-daftaru, right? Then it's like, oh, that's the subject. I could the sugar, as opposed to this is. They're like, how is this is even the subject? Some people don't even get that. How is that is the subject? You sure? But we know it's the subject because it starts the sentence. That's number 1. As we said, mubtada'un, it's the mubtada'un alladhi bada'a or yabda'u al-jumla. It's that which begins the sentence. So just because it's the first word in the sentence, it's the subject. All right? So sometimes you just got to kind of hold on to that rule, and then when you get to lesson 3, you be like, oh, all right, I see it now. You know, this is extremely important for understanding the concepts. that you need to understand so that you can be able to exist in this all Arabic world. Now, so after that, we're done with that. We're finished with that. We can erase this. We can move forward. And now that brings us to lesson what? Ad-darsul what? Ad-darsul thamin. 2 lessons before the midterm. Okay? Alhamdulillah. So it says here, ad-darsul thaminu al-hadif. It has 4 or more. It has 4 matters. All right, and I will advise you all to look at the explanation of Sheikh Najrani, all right, in the beautiful book that our beloved brother Anwar Wright translated for us. Read the Arabic as well as read the English of the explanations of each one of these lessons. Is that clear? Okay, clear. Now, but also pay attention to these principles for you to understand, as well as for you to do what? To teach each lesson in the future to your family and those that you're responsible for. And what comes inside the explanation is the deeper explanation and meanings of the principles that's inside the lesson. And what I give you here is what needs to be understood to go from one lesson to the next lesson to the next lesson, and how it should be taught. With the explanation, some of the things that actually are explained in the lesson, it's not taught when you're teaching it. Each and everything. Some of it is, some of it's not necessarily, because of the progression of the student. But it's still good to have them understand, especially after you finished with the lesson and moved on, as it was recommended by the author of the book. Then to actually get a deeper explanation of it, it's a good idea. Now, so it should go hand in hand, but I advise you to read the book, purchase the book, and read the translation of what our brother Anwar Wright did when he, alhamdulillah, translated off the book to the community. Is that clear? Okay. So make sure you read to get a deeper understanding, and it'll lock everything in. Tell you. So as it comes here, it says what? It says al-hadith, the first matter, al-amr al-awwal. The first matter, al-amr al-awwal. The white class, the first matter. So he says here he says ismul isharati alladhi lahu badal. So ismul ishara, what does that mean, class? I'm pointing now. Give me an example for ismul ishara. Hada, dhalika, hadihi, tilka. Good. Now, so it says, and we're going to break this down. We know what an ismul ishara is. Rasul, what's the ismul ishara? Give me an example. A word. A word? Yeah, that's an ismul ishara. All right, give me another word. Now you're shooting over the head. You mean that's not being fair. So have in what class? As it comes in the what? In the examples. Okay. Now we're talking about a pointing noun. We're talking about a what? A pointing noun. We're talking about a process that's done in Arabic that's connected to a pointing noun. Is that clear? Something that you should be able to express and accomplish. Something that you should be able to do when you're talking your talk, right? And you're saying what you learned from what you studied from. You get to lesson 8, you should be able to understand and do this process when you have a ismul ishara. When you have a ismul ishara. When you have a ismul ishara. Okay? Alladhi lahu badal. Alladhi lahu badal. So the first example that they give you for this ismul ishara, which has for it alladhi lahu badal, which has for it. So which lahu has for it a type of exchange. Huh? What do you mean? Now there is a grammar point in the Arabic language known as the badal. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about so much so that we're not talking about that, Abdullah and Russell, because you guys know about that. It's so much so that we're negating that it was mentioned in the teacher's manual. Do not mention the term badal that is going to come in the future. Don't get into that. The teacher's book, Dr. Abdul Rahim, said don't get into that. You might be tempted. You might know it. You might get explained that with your eyes closed. Don't do that to them students yet. Not yet. And I can show you where it says, like a warning, don't do that yet. It's not time. It's coming. We're talking about what? The literal, like the literal point, like a badal. in that, oh, that's like an exchange from this sentence to this sentence, right? It's like an exchange from this to exchanging from this to that. What are you talking about, Ammar? It's in the examples. It's what? It's in the examples. But literally, we're talking about ismul ishara, the pointing now. And if you notice, all the sentences have what? Pointing now, and that which is being pointed at. It's an exchange. It's going to go on between these two sentences. Let's look at the sentences. Kind of like a highlighter. Okay, taking the top off. So everybody say, هذا الكتاب صغير. Remember when I told y'all, if you put Aleph Lam on the noun that comes after the Ismul Ishara, it's not a complete sentence. You gotta keep going. Is that clear? So هذا kitabun is this is a what? But if you guys look, and that's correct. What's going on now? It says what? هذا what? I'm sorry. هذا, this is the book. Before it was this is a book. Period. That's a complete sentence. Now this is what? This is the book. It's not, it's still waiting. Okay, this is the book what? What class? Oh, okay, got you. This is the book that is, okay. Complete sentence. Everybody got that? Pointing now, that which came after the pointing now. Okay, cool beans. So and check it out. We got have here, and we got what here? Right. And in between all of that is a what? It's a no. It's a waw at. Right. So it's going to connect this sentence to. It's a template. In it, it's going to have the waw in the middle. The first part of the sentence is going. The first part is going to be had. The second part is going to be dhalika. They're together though, because this sentence is talking about the book that is. But over here, now I'm talking about what? That what is the, and that is the, that is. So the exchange happened between that which was what? Kabir, and between that which is what? So there's an exchange. So everything is the same. Is that book and this book? There's two. We're still talking about two of the same things. But the difference, the bedel, which means what, class? Bedel means what, class? That bedel happened between the what? The predicate in this sentence, sagirun, and the predicate in what? In that sentence. That's it. This and that. This and that. That's it. This and you guys see, he nine. You know what I'm talking about. This and that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you see that? Look, they do it in Arabic. We do that in English though, right? What's the difference between the two? Oh, I didn't say that. You said that. I hope y'all didn't pick that up. All right. They don't even know. They don't even know about that anyway, man. That was, it was, Allah Musta'an. Allah Musta'an. So stay with me, y'all. So it says what? It says Lishahi. So then the Dr. Fa, the author, is talking to us. He's telling us how to teach it to you guys. He's telling us how to teach it to you. And he's saying, Lishahi Hada. To explain this, for the explanation. Lishahi. He says what? He says Lishahi Hada. For you to explain it, he says, tell him this. He says, Yukhbaru an shakhsayn. There's that daggone word again. Anyway, yukhbaru. Oh boy. Y'all gotta laugh. Come on. So anyway, yukhbaru, yukhbiru. It is akhbara yukhbiru. So akhbara what y'all yukhbiru. Now, so it says هذا يقبل عن شخصين. What's the شخصين? To what? Two people. To explain this type of verbiage, notice when one wants to do what? Wants to inform you about two people. Okay? شخصين means what? Two people. Oh, what class? شيئين are two what? Are two things. Everybody say يختلفان. So that means they don't agree. These two things don't agree. You want to tell them about two things or two people, but they're what? There's a disagreement. They don't agree. Everybody say fil khabar. Which means everything else they agree with. The subject and everything else, they what? They agree. It's the same thing. This book and what? This book and what? But what's the information about it? Oh. And what? What class? And what class? Oh, but it's two books, but one's bigger. Oh, okay. That's what's going on here. That's just what? That's what's going on here. So now after that explanation, and that's what? That's what? Al-ismu ishara adadi lahu. We're talking about the what? The pointing noun, meaning the two pointing nouns in the sentence, right? But the exchange is one is and the other one is. One is and the other one is. One is Muslim and the other one is. One is a woman and the other one is. One is from here and the other one is from here. Da, 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 da. Is everybody with me? That's what's going on. And that's the main what? That's the main affair of lesson 8. This is the main affair of lesson 8. You might have never got told this, I don't know. But this is what this is the main. It's other stuff in here. So 3 other things, but the main matter in lesson 8 is this type of verbiage. You deserve it. I mean, you've been mad Hather and mad Vatican, and you're tired of this. You want some deeper stuff. Hey, they doubled up, they doubled down on you in this lesson. Can you keep up? Can you understand? Inshallah, you can do it. Come on, class, let's read. Now we understand the concept, let's read. Let's look at these good examples to explain this concept. Because some people not really going to get it when you're teaching them until what? Until they see it implemented. Like, oh, that's how you do it. Huh? With me? Come on, let's go. So here it says what class? Everybody say hada talibu. Then everybody say min al hindi. Then after that comes the right, and then everybody say dhalika talibu. Look, it's matching up. Hada talibu. Then we say what? And all of this is the what? That's part of the subject. And the khabar, the information about this student and what? And that's the student, right? The khabar is what? Min al-Hindi. And the other khabar is what class? I'm gonna double put 2 lines under that, right? 2 lines. Min al-Hindi and what? So you see the exchange, the badal is min al-Hindi and what? Min America. I got it. Is everybody with me? Now it's like, I could do that. I could just redo it the way I did. What comes after the pointing noun is going to take the alif lam. And you're going to have the what? The information about the cover. Right? That's simple. Right? And you should be able to trust that. Let's do some more. Remember, هذا يخبر عن شخصين أو شيئين يختلفان في الخبر. This informs you about 2 people or 2 things that what? That don't agree in the what? In the predicate of both of the sentences. Everybody, هذا الدفتر. Everybody say ذلك الدفتر. Everybody say, wow. Everybody say لي خالد. So everybody say هذا الدفتر لخالد. Everybody say ذلك الدفتر لعلي. لعلي. You see the badal? Huh? It's what? It's li Khalidin and who? Li Aliyin. Li who? Li Khalidin and who? Li Aliyin. هذا الدفتر وذلك دفتر هذا الدفتر وذلك دفتر هذا الدفتر لخالد وذلك دفتر لعلي. Yes, drill. Yes, go over. Yes, like a bunch of reps. So when you finally go to say it and start talking like this, that junk gonna be like blinking your eyes. You got something else? I got this. I needed you guys to like literally strive to master it. Huh? And then master also explaining it, like this is how it goes. This is how it's done. It's an exchange, but not like that. Huh? It's telling you about two things or two people that don't agree in the what? In the predicate, in the khabar of the sentence. Is everybody with me? All right, y'all. Let's do the last two. Everybody say hadal baytu. Now everybody say qaribun. Okay? Everybody say wadhalika. Wadhalika al-baytu. Everybody say ba'idun. What's the battle? Qarib on the what? Ba'idun. They don't agree. But we talking about what? We talking about that house and this house. Two houses. We talking about two things. يختلفان في القبر. Is everybody with me? What are the two things? It's two white class. It's two houses. It's two white class. It's two houses. Tell you. Let's talk about the two watches. Everybody say هذه الساعة. Everybody say من اليابان وتلك الساعة. Everybody say من سويسرا. Okay, that's that. That's that what? Is that Suwaysara? Is weird class? What's Suwaysara from? So that's that Swiss joint, right? That's that work, yo. We need that. Yeah. Keep that Yabani joint. Keep that Japanese joint. I want that work, bro. This is knockoff, baby. That joint probably look just like the one from Switzerland. And yo, me. That joint start losing pieces. I washed my hands, that joint just fell apart. It was I put it down the sink. So now, is everybody clear? Everybody's good? Okay, alhamdulillah. So now what I need you to do, and then I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna stop on his, and when we come back, we're gonna do the other 3 points. We'll do the vocabulary test on lesson 8, like that. And we're gonna run right through it. All right? We're gonna run right through it when we come back. Because this is probably one of the most difficult parts of our lesson. Really striving to understand it and get it. But alhamdulillah, you guys seem to have a good foundation. You guys are understanding it very well. So now what I want you to do, because it is some heavy lifting, I want you to really drill with these type of sentences and spend that big break really just reading over these sentences, doing the exercises with regards to these sentences. Get that heavy lifting done. So when we come back, we can just go right through and get to lesson 9, inshallah. And lesson 9 is a treat. It's all about it is all about the adjectives. Now you're going to be dealing with what? The adjectives. You're going to be able to say things and give some description, about something that you're trying to say. Make it a more flowery sentence, as they say. Now, labas, Sheikh, labas. Jazakallah khair. We appreciate you. نعم نراكم على الخير حبيبي. Oh yeah, I don't even really be down here. I just breezing through, but the most I'll be up top. Then I'll see you on Thursdays at what's up plan. No, inshallah. Yep. And all classes are recorded, so you'll be able to keep up no matter what. You want the same lesson up there? Get his number. He'll put you in a WhatsApp group. Put him in a WhatsApp group. Yeah, put him in a WhatsApp group so he can keep up. Yeah, he'll keep up that way. I'll turn your homework and everything like that in the WhatsApp group. And both joints is the same thing, same way. This one is just faster because we have it twice a week. That's the benefit. I wish we could do the same thing up there too, so they can benefit more as a community. Yeah, but alhamdulillah, la bas. Lesson, we're a little further. Yeah, and we started there first, but we're a little further here because we gone, man. They move the group in both groups, the female and the male groups. They busy, very active. Yeah, very active, mashallah. Hey, brothers, let's go ahead and read lesson 8, and we'll just read part of it, not all of it, because you really want to focus on this part of it. the ism ishara الذي له بدل. All right, so we're going to ask everybody, all right, to read after me. هذا الرجل, again, الدرس الثامن, which is lesson 8. Everybody say هذا الرجل تاجر وذلك الرجل طبيب. So now looking at the sentence, it's not like hitting, you understand what exactly what's going on. Like, oh, that's the sentence, it's right there. The bedel and the exchange is happening right there. All right. So هذا الرجل, right, class? That is the mubtada. That is the subject of the sentence. And the information, the khabar, is what? Tajir. And then we're going to say وذلك الرجل, right? And that is the other mubtada. وذلك الرجل. Everybody say طبيب. Does everybody see what's going on? All right, good. Let's keep going. Everybody say اسم التاجر. Everybody say محمود. Then say واسم الطبيب. واسم الطبيب سعيد. So if you notice, there's a little bit of mudaf and mudaf ilayhi going on here. And the mudaf and mudaf ilayhi is the subject. The predicate is what? Is that one word that came after it, mahmudun. And the other one, sa'idun. Does everybody see that? Good. Drop down. Everybody say, هذا البيت. So this is the house. Everybody say, للتاجر. So right there, that harf jar and the word that came after it, that's the what? That's the predicate. So everything before that is the what? Is the subject. هذا البيت للتاجر. Keep going, class. ذلك البيت للطبيب. Drop down, class. Everybody say بيت التاجر. Everybody. أمام المسجد. وبيت الطبيب خلف المدرسة. It got a little more complex, but it's still the same principle, right? The subject, بيت التاجر, and then the predicate, أمام المسجد. The subject, بيت الطبيب, and the predicate, خلف المدرسة. Everybody with me? So let's ask the question now that's going to force you to answer in this type of sentence. Whoa, so you mean it's going to force you to answer with a sentence that's constructed in the manner that we've been talking about, the ism ishara, adadi lahu badal? Yes. And we've been pretty consistent with that. We go over principle, the main principle, and then we will ask questions that will trigger you to answer it, what? Executing that principle. We did it with everything we went on. Think about it. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, all. We did it, right? There's no difference with this particular lesson. Everybody say, liman hadhihi as-sayyaratu wa liman tilka. So the question is, who is the owner of this car and who is the owner of that? It's understood, car. All right. So he's going to answer. Everybody say, هذه السيارة للطبيب وتلك للتاجر. Watch out. So we just answered with what, class? Utilizing the same expression with the pointing noun that has for it a what? An exchange. Wow. Allahu Akbar. Now, so he said, what class? He says, هذه السيارة. So I'm sorry. Now, it says, هذه السيارة للطبيب, right? وتلك للتاجر. MashaAllah. Let's keep going, class. هذه السيارة من اليابان وتلك من أمريكا. Very good, brothers. So we are going to stop here. I want you to read the lesson, and I want you to read the lesson, and I want you to do what, class? Read the lesson. Now, what I will ask you to do, because it is a big break, is to memorize the vocabulary words for lesson 8, as well as, and I would actually start memorizing vocabulary words for lesson 9 too. But I do want you to answer these questions from 1 to what? To 7. All right? I need you to read and read and read. Or who's in the group? Who's in the group? The WhatsApp group? All y'all, please, Abdullah, please write my phone's not with me either. Write in the group the homework. I'm telling you to write it. Please, it's from me. That the homework is to read over lesson 8 daily. read over lesson 8 daily. Okay, striving to understand it. Okay, and then I want everybody to do what? To answer the questions, which is exercise 1. It is 7 questions. I want them to answer these questions before next Sunday. Read, read lesson 8 daily, striving to understand it, and answer these questions before what? Before Sunday, as soon as possible. If you answer the questions tonight, I will be a happy teacher. All right. But please, if you wait, don't wait past Sunday. All right. What's the other thing? Be prepared to be tested for the vocabulary words for lesson 8. We will submit that test inside the WhatsApp group. 3 things: read every day, answer the questions, prepare for the test. Got me? All right. Barakallahu fikum. And then send it to Abdul Aziz or me, and I'll share it with the sisters. Just hold it up. Make it look professional, Abdul. Barakallahu fikum. We're entrusting you in your professional self. I'll say, who is the owner of this car? Li means like belonging to. So who is the owner of this car and who is the owner of that one? What? Who is the owner of this car and who is the owner of that one? Oh, you really you recorded it. You tricky, bro. How you do me like that, bro? You big. That was. You're right. You free. You can't no interpretation of you or anything. Yeah. You good? So when you say man, that means that's like who's the owner? Mm-hmm. That lamb means possession, and men means who. Put them together. Who is the owner? Mm-hmm. And your study partner, Abdullah. Yeah, let's go. I got you, bro. Yeah, he got you. Right. He could do all that. He could help you with the reading of it and everything. He speaks really good and everything. He's in some higher level classes already, so he's really good. So she had some time for you. Mumtaz. Mumtaz. That example actually comes in the teacher's book, showing you why it's not. You'll see when we get into Nat and Menrot. You'll see. It's going to present that. Very good though. Very good, both of you. Very good, both of you. Barakallahu fikum. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. I want to leave this right here for Abdul Aziz. I feel like I should put it somewhere. Is this always up there? Huh? No, he's downstairs. I don't even know if I should turn this string off or what. I don't want to touch it. I might erase it. I don't want to erase it. Yep, we'll see you Thursday. When you gonna be up? What's up? Thursday. No, we have a conference on Thursday. On the first, right? Yeah. Oh yeah.